Alright guys, it's Claire again here at Sky. Now we're going to show you how we saddle up our horses and stuff. So I'm going to just show you real quick how I hold my stuff. Just a little bit of a tip for you guys. It'll make it a lot easier for you guys whenever you're here. A lot of people will just grab stuff, and then when they get up to their horse they're all clustered and they don't know how to manage all their things. So when I go in, I grab my saddle, I put it up here on my hip and hook my arm right underneath the horn of it. Then I grab my pad, and then I go and grab my blanket. So now whenever I'm going to walk up to my horse, all I gotta do is start throwing all my stuff there in order, and it works great for you guys. So first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna throw my blanket over the top. The most important thing is I want the closed end facing towards their withers. This is their withers right here. And then the open end should be facing towards the back, okay? And then I'm ready to throw my pad over. You want there to be about half an inch to an inch of space from the front of it right here. The next thing is I just want to make sure that it's nice and even on both sides. So if you got long arms or you're tall or whatever, you can kind of check from this side, or you can come to the back side of your horse right here and make sure that it's even on both sides. And I can see that it is, okay? So really make sure that that's another important thing. You don't want our blankets to be longer on one side than they are the other. So just make sure that they're nice and even. Okay, now I'm ready to throw my saddle. You can do this one of two ways. If you don't have a lot of upper body strength, it's totally fine. A good way that you can do it is grab right underneath the gullet, grab the back of your saddle, just kind of put it up here on your hip, and just use your momentum, throw it up there, and you'll be all set. If you don't, here's another way that you can do it. Just grab right underneath your gullet. The biggest thing is you just don't want to get your stirrup caught underneath it. So just try your best not to. I'm just gonna take it, just swing it, and now you're all set, okay? So those are just two ways that you can do that. All right, the next thing is my gullet tuck, okay? This is really important right here. So this is my gullet of the saddle right here. I'm gonna do, get right underneath my blanket right here. I'm gonna pull my pad and blanket up into the gullet of it. This does two things. This relieves pressure from off their back and off their withers, and then also creates an airway for their back to be able to breathe. So make sure that you always do your gullet tuck, and you'll be all set. And now I'm ready to cinch up my horse and get all that stuff ready. So all my bridles, sometimes this can get in the way. So a good rule of thumb is just kind of toss it over here to the side nice and neat, and then I can drop my cinch. And then always come on the other side of your horse right here to make sure that it's nice and straight. So this perfect example right here, it's crooked, so if I were to just grab underneath there, it might be fine. Or if I grab underneath it, I could twist it like that. But obviously you don't want that. So I'm always just gonna double check, make sure that it's all straight on this side. And then you always just wanna make sure that your cinch is nice and even. So I want these two D-rings to be right in the middle underneath him right here, okay? That's a good rule of thumb. And then you can come on the other side. Now I'm ready to cinch my horse up. I'm just gonna put my stirrup up over there, and then I'm gonna come down here, and we'll show you guys how we kind of put our stuff away to make it easier whenever we go to saddle. So I'm gonna put my latigo through the D-ring right here, and then I'm gonna pull all the way through, and I'm gonna go back behind my D-ring right here, and go down, and back behind again. And every latigo is gonna be a little bit different. Some are gonna be longer, some are gonna be shorter, so you just kind of have to figure it out as you go. I'm gonna go behind one more time because this is a pretty long latigo. I'm gonna pull through. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull snug. I'm not gonna pull super tight because he's not going on a ride at the moment in time. If I were to get guests on, obviously I'm gonna cinch it up pretty tight. But since he's just standing here, I just want there to be enough space right there for me to get my whole hand in there. But it's snug enough to where the saddle's not gonna slide off. So it's nice and tight. Now I'm gonna do my Texas T. Down here at the livery, we don't put them through the holes. That's only at the arena. So we do Texas T down here. And the way that you do that is you're gonna go back behind your D-ring right here. You're gonna pull through, and then you're gonna go across and back behind. And now I have this hole right here. I'm just gonna go pop it right in the middle and pull down, okay? And that's how you do your Texas T. If you have a little bit of a tail, you can tuck it right halfway in between there, or if it's really long for whatever reason, you can tuck it right up in there. Okay, either way is good. And then you're all set. And always just make sure that you throw your stirrup back down so it doesn't freak the horses out if you walk away and it falls down. And then you're all set with your bridle back where it needs to go.